Welcome to the Score Week 8 of the high school football season. In the books, we're ready to talk some football, and we're ready to walk. Your hands are standing out like you're gross, is what they are.
I was already touching some of the meats.
Yes.
I'm sitting here like,
preparing. Yeah.
The one and only Julian Vandervelde, representing everything, because he's got the DC on the hat, the Hawkeyes on the chest.
I almost wore an
you
Eagles
wearing
jacket.
Eagles undies?
It's underpants, yep.
Eagles undies, so he's set to
Steam
go.
Wheeler socks, I'm good.
So Julian's third year back with us doing this, and you were the second ever guest griller. And if you don't remember this, we're going to show you the video of 2 years ago.
There you go.
And that's what the grill looked like probably 5 minutes in.
Almost burned my eyebrows.
5-10 minutes, easily, yeah.
Can you explain yourself, young man?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, do you want me to say what happened? He was cooking bacon.
I was cooking bacon.
The bacon
yeah.
caught on fire. We were supposed to have bison burgers that night.
And it did not
we had
happen.
nothing.
No,
Nope.
we did. We
We're
ate.
still hungry from
We
that week.
ate.
From that week. We'll try and make up for it this time. We're good.
We ate Doritos that week, and we loved every minute of it. So we do have an extinguisher near us.
Two of them.
Two of them.
In case we
just in
need-
case.
something goes down.
Smart.
But you, besides the video, you are a good cook. I've eaten several times stuff that you've made. What are we doing today? We got pork chops. Kind of take us through all this fun stuff.
Yep, so we've got butterfly pork chops. It's you know, the Midwest pork, Iowa, Illinois, like this region, this is what we do, right? So we've got some good pork chops, we've got some ribeye stuff, we got a bunch of different things that we're gonna go on, and no bacon.
No
That's the
bacon.
big difference. No bacon.
No bacon.
No bacon.
But like just the fact that, I mean, you get fired up. It's the Midwest.
Yes.
Everybody at home should be finding a pork chop somewhere, right?
And here's the thing, right? All of this is planned out, right? I came in, I was the second guest griller. I almost burned the whole place down. I don't know who you've got planned next, but I'm determined to be the last guest griller tonight. We're burning it down again.
no.
We're taking the whole place down with us.
Before we burn the place down, let's do some highlights. And we're going to start on the Iowa side of the river. #1 ranked team in the state, Bettendorf. And just a gorgeous, cute fans all over the place at Tubell Stadium. But it was some trickeration from Prairie early on. The old Ben Johnson reverse flea flicker. That's good for 35 yards. T. Alexander picks up the first down. And then it's Wyatt Esch to Denzel Green for the 3-yard touchdown. And Prairie thinking upset up 21-14 late second quarter. Bettendorf, though, would answer back, and they do so through the air. It's Jackson Laver finding Hayden Morrison. This good for a 12-yard pickup and a first down. Later in the drive, it's that same connection as 1st and 20 after a penalty. It's Laver dropping back and airing it out to Morrison once again, who catches it inside the 5, gets down to the 1-yard line. And 2 plays later, Bettendorf bowls their way into the end zone as Will Taylor hits Bettendorf a little closer. Extra point was blocked, but it was 21-20 at the half. Bettendorf trailed 35-20 at one point, but they come all the way back, winning overtime. They're still undefeated, 48-47, your final score. Pleasant Valley looking for their 7th straight victory on the road at Iowa City West. Finally getting things going here as Harrison Fierce goes into the end zone for the touchdown. That cut into the lead, but Pleasant Valley's offense, not too explosive early on. They fell down by 3 touchdowns. They battle back in this one, but it is Iowa City West picking up an impressive victory, 49-35, your final score.
Let's head over to Lancer Stadium. North Scott looking for win number 6. They're hosting Clinton on a pink out night for cancer awareness. And Clinton comes up with a big play here. I didn't see the ball pop out, but apparently it did. Ethan Carpenter picked it up, but Clinton was not able to score. Next time North Scott touches the ball, they get in great field position. Chase Smith to Carson Leahy. He's going to leg this one out. It's a 29-yard pitch and catch, and it's 7-0. I don't like that horn.
Scary.
Every time.
SpongeBob!
Brent Morgan will then team up with his teammate Jay Lytle for a sack to get the ball back for North Scott. We go to the second quarter and check out this. Smith to Leahy. What a beautiful pass. What a great catch. He's going to walk it into the end zone. They threw a flag on that. I can't believe it, but they threw a flag on that.
Hey,
14
we appreciate referees.
At that point, we do like we fed about 100 of them a little while ago. 42-14 right now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, your game, Corey.
My game again? Let's do this. This is Davenport West playing Hempstead, and this one not good for the Falcons. That's right, that's Hempstead with a touchdown early on. They would get the ball back, and then they would score again. Hempstead on the outside. They were on fire in this game, not in our grill yet. They would get the recovery here, 48-8. Hempstead is a winner.
Julian Vandervelde make the call of Moline.
To Galesburg we go. The Streaks hosted the Maroons of Moline. Moline's first drive, Eli Taylor drops back to pass and finds Alex Rubinge in the back of the end zone for a 25-yard touchdown. Maroons up 6-0 early, but Galesburg answers back. Caden Riley finds Bradley Eaton, who breaks a tackle and scampers into Moline territory. That sets up Jamar Range, who takes it in from 25 yards out. Streaks lead.
Look at this.
7-6.
Look at the speed, Julie. Like a young Julian
Looks
Vandervelde.
like me back in my heyday. Then it was the defense
No,
this
it
time to
doesn't.
shine. I ran a 4.8 once. Moline driving, but Drew Hickey grabs the interception for Galesburg. I timed it myself. But Moline's defense responds. This pass is tipped up in the air. Alex Ocean does a great job tracking it for the interception right back. That sets up Corbin Schnell, who runs it in from 10 yards out to give Moline a 13-6 lead after the first. They win this one, 40-7.
Timing with the sundial doesn't count. To Roscoe Eatsfield we go. Sterling to become playoff eligible. They host Rock Island. Little pitch and catch here. Drew Nettleton to Quincy Moss for a touchdown, and it's quickly 7-0 Golden Warriors. Then it's Kobe Shipma churning his way for a touchdown, powering in to make it 14-0 home team. How about some more passing? Nettleton will hook up this time with Caden Phillips. He's having a really good season, making people miss, getting into the end zone. 21-0 at that point, and hey, how about one more? Nettleton to Phillips, over the middle, catches another touchdown, 28-0 at that point. Sterling, playoff eligible, 47-14 winners.
Under a beautiful moon, Bob Reed Field, the Leafs are hanging with powerful Quincy. Jackson McAvoy with the 39-yard pass for a touchdown right there. We tie things up at 7 early on, but Quincy gets busy soon after that as it's Braylon Little connecting with Tykel Hammers for the touchdown. 14-7 visitors at that point. Later, it's Little showing he's one of the best QBs in the state. Sells it one way first, back the other way to Brody Baker. 16-yard touchdown pass. Down 28-6 late in the first half. Green Machine punches one in as Kai Weinzerl goes in for the touchdown, but this one, all Quincy, they're ranked #1 in the state for a reason. Blue Devils roll 55-18, your final score. And a tough one for United Township. They go up to Eau Claire Regis up in Wisconsin. They fall by 1, 36-35, your final score. A great one in the track as it's Monmouth Roseville hosting Rock Ridge. Opening drive of this one for the Rockets. It's Cullen Schweigen to Owen Steele. Touchdown strike. Rock Ridge with an early 7-0 lead. Titans responding quickly as Andy Meyer finds Nick Houston for the touchdown right here. 7-6. The Titans trim the lead to 1. To the second quarter we go, and Schweigen, the sophomore, on fire once again. That horn scaring everybody as well. As Schweigen finds Chase Wheatley for the Rockets. That's good for another touchdown. 14-6 Rock Ridge in front. Later in the quarter, Titans trying to respond, but Trevor Dye gets the interception, I should say right here, keeping things 14-6. To the third we go. It's 14-12, Rockets lead. Chase Wheatley faking out Cesar Sanchez.
No way.
Yeah, even the good ones struggle a little bit right there. That's a touchdown. Titans up 18-14. To the fourth we go. Rockets ahead 21-18. Schweigen rushes in for the score. That made it 28-18. And looky here, everybody. It is Rock Ridge going on the road and giving Monmouth Roseville their first loss of the season. 28-18. Let's hear from the victorious Rockets.
Super proud of their effort. You know, the one thing we tell them all the time is you're not going to be the biggest guys on the field, and we've known that. And that's been a calling card of ours at Rock Ridge for a long time. Is we're never going to be the biggest. We're never going to have the best pregame chants and cheers, but we're going to be the nastiest on the field, and that's what we ask our guys to do. And you know, they answered that call tonight. They really did. We're proud of their effort.
You know, I love my boys, man. They dig deep when it matters the most. I mean, I can't thank them enough, man. This is a great win. Well, it's just one game at a time right now. I mean, we got to win next week, and then we can look forward into the playoffs.
Kewanee looking for their 4th straight win, hosting 6-1.
Good open shot. I love it.
Thank you. Second quarter, Kewanee down 7-0. Colson Welgott gets some pressure, but he airs this one out, and Ace Lafayette reels it in. Ace aces this one. He's wide open, finds his way to the end zone for the 63-yard touchdown. The comments about 30 yards out. Quarterback George Jungerman with a horizontal pass to Brady Williamson. Looks like he's down, but he keeps on going. He gets out of it, turns back the other way. The stiff arm barrels into the end zone. You might see that play a little later in the show. Newman leads 13-6. Kewanee's offense is back out. Colson Welgott showing off his arm again. Brady Schultz with the catch. He gets the Boilermakers down to the 20. Kewanee close to scoring, but the Comets put an end to it. Renner Rosengren gets the interception to stop the drive, and Newman takes this one 34-14, the final.
And Julian is just throwing some pork chops on the grill. We got food to eat. We got football to talk about. A lot more to get to. You're watching The Score right here on WQAD.
What's up, guys? My name is Logan Lee. Whenever I'm back in the Quad Cities, I always make sure to turn on my favorite TV show, The Score. Woo! Let's go! We did it!
What's the damage? No, but that's a good friend.
Yes.
To wake up and come in here and
Wake up, it's
I am a
11,
good
it's
friend.
10:30 at night. No, just wake it up.
Hold on. Did you take a little nap today?
I didn't. I have 3 children. So, yeah.
Oh, you poor thing. Well, keep
You know
cooking.
how it is.
Keep cooking for us. You mentioned obviously not a great night for Davenport Central last night, but this team, and I've been around Coach Berg and all that kind of stuff. It's a tight-knit group, and there's some good things really happening in that program.
Yeah, we're really proud of the progress that we've made. The on-the-field part of it is certainly a little bit slower than we'd like it to be, but at the same time, we were commenting before this last game, when we came into this team, we've always monitored grades every week. And the first time that we looked at the grade slips, there was 2.5, almost 3 pages worth of guys on the team that had Fs in a class. We've reestablished what the classroom means, what community service means, the different elements off the field, being a good person and a good man, not just a good football player. And on this last game, I think we only had 5 or 6 guys that were on that F list, and they were all younger guys who they're not quite into the full system yet. And as we go, we're continuing to see the progress, especially in the classroom, which is where there's
making an impact off the field as well. And if you can get some injury luck every once in a while too, like those are coming as well too. It's
Nice.
getting better on the field as well. So we'll go back to the field and we'll go back to the track, and a good one with Princeton hosting Mercer County. Princeton, of course, just that one lone loss on the season, and they got the ball kicked off right here. It was short, bobbled around, and check out the hustle as Princeton recovers. They get the ball after deferring, and they go right to work. First play after that, it is Ace Christensen going into the end zone for the touchdown, and before you could get your popcorn and your soda, it was already 7-0 Tigers in front. After a 3 and out for Mercer County, Princeton gets the ball. They hand it off to guess who? Casey Etheridge once again, and he actually should say that's the first one. It was Ace, then it's Casey. I got my Princeton running backs confused, but then they cash in right here. William Lott finds Noah Laporte, the future Northwestern Wildcat, dragging everybody into the end zone for the touchdown. As we will check out a final score, it's Princeton, impressive, 57-20, your final score.
Riverdale looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're out at Spring Valley Hall, and the Rams will hand off to Gage Heinsohn. He'll convert on that 4th down to keep the drive moving. Then it would be Cale Beckett rushing in, powering in for a touchdown. That cuts it to 21-12. Hall is in the lead. Third quarter, Hall with the ball. They'll hand off to Aiden Redcliffe. Nice little move, sidestepping and getting hit. That's like a hit of the night right there for a first down. And then that's going to lead to another handoff. It's Braden Curran. He's going to end up finding the end zone for a touchdown. Checking the final on this one, a close one, but Hall beats Riverdale 35-32.
Hey, it's Orion making the 9.5-mile drive west. I measured it out. It was exactly 9.5 miles. Taking on Sherrard. Cale Filler in the first quarter, finding Owen Voorhees across the middle. He picks up the first down right there. And then later in the drive, it's Orion going back to the air, and it's Filler once again continuing his fantastic season as he finds Jackson Peer. This is good for another first down deep into enemy territory, and then it's the Chargers keeping it on the ground. They go to Griffin Tennant for the touchdown. That made it 6-0, and it is Orion going to their rival and dominating this one. Chargers win 37-14, your final score.
Stark County looking to bounce back from their first loss of the season, hosting South Fulton. Very good defense here by the Rebels. Nice little tackle for a loss. Then it would be Nolan Orwig taking the handoff, going up the middle, picking up first down yardage, powering his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Great run by that young man. Then it's Orwig again, this time bouncing to the outside. He gets in for another touchdown at that point. It's Rebels versus Rebels. I'm going to say that it's the Rebels who win this game. Hey, I'm right. 48-14, Rebels win.
Anawan Weathersfield looking to become playoff eligible, hosting 3-4 Rovo Williamsfield. First quarter, Titans on the move. Zeb Rashid was sidelined early this season with an injury, but he is back and healthy. He picks up the first down and more. That sets up A&W for this. Quarterback Maddox Heitzler fakes the handoff to Rashid, but he keeps it and goes around to the right sideline. He turns on the wheels, gets into the end zone. Titans lead 7-0. Rovo Williamsfield driving down the field. Jack Cordell gets the flea flicker. He reverses the field and gets ahead of the A&W defense for the big game, putting Rovo Williamsfield on the Titans' 36-yard line. But it's Anawan Weathersfield that comes out on top of this one. They win 56-21, the final.
And we're joined by the head coach of Anawan Weathersfield, Tony Grip. Coach, nice win tonight. Kind of talk about where this team's at in the process to get to this point. I know 1 week left and you guys are in a playoff spot.
Yeah, it's been an interesting year. You know, I think we've gotten better week by week, and we kind of had the injury bug since week 1. So, you know, it took us a couple weeks to figure out, you know, where we go. But we've had a lot of kids step up in a lot of different ways, and you know, they come every day and continue to get better. So, you know, our goal is just to take it day by day and hit our stride come playoff time.
Coach, just how big is it to have Zeb back out there for you guys? Obviously, you know, he's making big plays on the offense and the defensive side as well.
Yeah, anytime you can get an all-stater back is a good thing. But yeah, he's just he's a great football kid. He's a great kid in general, but he makes everybody around him a lot better as well. So anytime we can keep him in the game is good for us.
Coach, my favorite part of these interviews is finding out where the coach actually is, and it looks like you're wandering around in the middle of nowhere with like a street light or take us through what you're doing. And don't you love it when we text you at like 10 o'clock and say, hey, come do live TV?
Yeah, it's perfect. Hey, this is 1A football right here. Rural Kewanee at assistant coach's house. We got a barn light right here. in good shape.
Oh, I love it, Coach. Get inside, enjoy the victory. Best of luck the rest of the way. We appreciate you taking the time.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's get back to the action. Fulton hosting Knoxville. Look at that steamboat cruising down the 100-yard dash right there. Jonah Lutz takes a handoff, and he'll take it down inside the 5-yard line. That's going to set up a Steamers touchdown. It's Brandon Myers airing it out to Jacob Huizinga for a touchdown, and it's quickly 14-0. Near the end of the first quarter, it's Bradley, and I can't read the last name. Nice little toss here to Bo Laws.
First name.
I don't even know. This is really good writing. Short on the second down. It's 4th and 1. The Bullets hand off. They fumble it. Picked up by Fulton. Let's just go to a final because I can't read these highlights. 61-40. Fulton's a winner.
See, you guys think this is so easy, Julian. Look at the hand.
No. I was commenting on the last break about how impressed I am with the amount of behind-the-scenes stuff that I don't think people recognize or appreciate. You guys are amazing. It's really cool.
It's a well-oiled machine, I think, like that. Well, we do have meat on the grill. You haven't opened it in a little while, so I wanted to double check.
Let's leave it open.
We got meat on the grill. We got Julian Vanderbilt here. We got so much more to get to. Keep it locked right here on The Score.
My name is Matthew Bailey, and every time I come back to the Quad Cities, I watch my favorite sports team on The Score.
Fan of the Night is sponsored by Millwright's Local 2158.
Our fans tonight are Ani Cook and Malin Olson. They hung out with me basically the entire night. They helped me. They carried my bags, and they were so good that if you come back out to the grill,
you made them work tonight?
I did. If you come back out to us, both of them are hanging out with us. We're gonna have them try to do a highlight, but see, the same penmanship that Corey just dealt with is now the same penmanship that they might have to deal with. So we're going to get to them. So, well, girls, first off, what do you think? Is this kind of wild, or are we doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think of the weird, creepy guy that's got meat?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah. No, you guys are doing awesome. Thank you guys so much for your help. We're going to have you try to do a live highlight here in a second. Actually, we're just going to have you try to do the first one. And we're going to go right back to the action on the Iowa side, and we'll check in on Wilton on the road. A big game for them as they were taking on Iowa City Regina. And Ani, call this name right here. That's Gabe Brisker with the big interception. Beautifully done. Good defense by the Beavers. And then check out the wild snap on the punt. That's good for a safety. And then more good defense. It's, can you say Cade Serrata? Cade Serrata with the huge blocked field goal right there. Wilton doing it on defense, on special teams. We'll check out a final. This one was close. I don't know if they had enough offense on this night, and they did not. Wilton falls for the first time this season. 20-8 your final score. Ani did a great job. Better than Cuff already.
Yeah, good luck with this one, right?
Yeah, follow that
Northeast
up,
looking
Corey.
to stay perfect as well on the road in Anamosa. Senior quarterback Gavin Kramer takes the snap, gets it to Grant Gray. Nice little one-handed snag with two defenders on him as he makes that catch. Then it is Kramer. He's looking right. He'll step back all the way to his left, gets out of the pocket. This one's going to go for 30 yards. That's a nice little gain. Kids get some, got little wheels on him as he gets down inside the 5-yard line. The Rebels look for some points on the board as Kramer stopped at the goal line, but he fakes the handoff to Gray, and Kramer's sacked by two defenders. A turnover on downs late in this one. Tough game for Northeast. Anamosa's pretty good. They shut them out 41-0.
Comanche welcoming West Liberty to town. Quarterback Riker Dengler fakes the handoff, brings it behind his back, and he scores. They go for two, making it 14-0 Comets early second quarter. West Liberty gets the ball back. It's Dengler again. He takes it to the house for the 17-yard touchdown. They now lead 21-0. Next play, the snap directly to tight end Briggs Collins. The Comets take the 28-0 lead near the end of the second quarter. They lead 6-0 going into the quarter. Comanche bounces back, but they cannot score enough points. West Liberty takes this one 49-19, the final.
Okay, we got to reassess everything because we have our guests eating chips because they're hungry, man.
Can't see Julian. He's over here making a mess. I don't know what he's making.
Yes, he's making a mess as we widen out. But here's the good thing is, it's like 10:45 at night and you guys aren't in bed. So that's good, right? We're doing something right here. We've got more football to get to, a huge couple games in 8-man in Illinois, and of course we'll eventually eat some food. Keep it locked right here on The Score. Back here on The Score, and Julian is hard at work
he
over
left. Did he leave? Oh no, he's still here.
I'm creeping. I'm creeping.
We got pork chops. What do you got going next?
So I didn't realize they had two different bags. One of these is pork ribeyes.
Yes.
So we're also going to do some pork ribeye.
And you got a ribeye on.
And there's a ribeye on here. So we're really, man, we're doing it big tonight.
Yeah, we are. I just wonder if we're going to get done before the show's in 13 minutes.
Maybe.
We'll see if we can do that. Hey, we got a lot more football to get to, and we're going to start in 8-man with a good one as Ridgewood took on Flanagan. down in Cambridge, and it was 8 is enough at the Cambridge Bowl after faking out Dan Pearson, which very few people do. Ridgewood's Owen Anderson goes deep to Roy Sandberg, who bobs and weaves his way 60 yards to pay dirt. Spartans lead Flanagan Cornell Woodland 6-0. Ridgewood's defense playing physical. Gavin Franks delivers the big hit for the loss right there. Later in the opening quarter, it's Ridgewood converting on 4th down as Wes Sandberg gets the yardage and moves the chains, I should say. Soon after, Ridgewood more as Franks bolts 13 yards to the promised land, and Pat Elder's Spartans go on to win this one. We'll show you a final score. Ridgewood cruises 42-14. Your final on that one. And we are joined now by the aforementioned Pat Elder. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and jumping in on the WQAD Zoom. First and foremost, congratulations. This team has been fun to watch all season. And Coach, they seem to get better and better each week. Is that a safe assessment from the outside looking in?
We hope so. That's the goal. I feel like they did. We tightened some things back up this week, particularly on defense. We thought we'd gotten a little bit where all 8 parts weren't working together, and thought we did a lot better job of that tonight. And so we were pretty good defensively. A little sloppy on offense with some penalties and a couple turnovers in the first half. But yeah, our kids have done a good job, and we've emphasized that teams get to continue playing, get better. And I think they've bought into that a little bit.
Yeah, Coach, every time I see highlights from one of your games, I always see, Roy and Wes Sandberg doing their thing. Just how important are the Sandbergs to your guys' team?
Well, they're nice to have. I know that. I tell you what, they've been good offensively, but they've both been, along with Gavin Franks. Those are our 3 linebackers, and they've just been outstanding for us defensively. We feel like we've been pretty good defensively, really since week 1, and we weren't terrible that night. And those 3, Wes, Roy, and then, like I said, you can throw Gavin in there, have been pretty key to our development.
Coach, you played Amboy twice this year. You lost to them once, you got them the second time. How important was that for your team mentally to kind of get that win, especially after what happened last year when you were a runner-up in state last year?
Yeah, well, people forget we played them well in the regular season last year, and then obviously did not play well in the championship game. But for our kids, they understood that the 2 different games are 2 different games. And so, again, week 1 when we played them, I think we were inside the 10 4 times and didn't score, and obviously they did. And that was the difference in the football game. So we knew we could play with them. It was a matter of finishing, and we were home. That helped. And but again, I thought we were strong defensively that night, but we finished drives. We were clean offensively, didn't turn the ball over, and finished when we got in the red zone, and so we were able to get a nice win a few weeks ago.
Coach, as always, we appreciate you. Thanks for staying up with us, and we hope to talk to you a lot more as we head down the home stretch. Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
All right, let's get back to the action. A little 8-man football we'll stay with. 6-1 Milledgeville hosting River Ridge, and it's Cowser Jackson, 75 yards going on the first play when you break free and outrun everyone else. Nothing but green in front of you. Touchdown. They had the 2-point conversion for an 8-0 lead. Then it would be on the onside kick. The man who just scored, Johnson's going to recover that. And guess what? The offense gets back on the field, and they're going to cash that in. It is Micah Towns-Smith running in, following the blockers. He'll go in untouched for a touchdown. 14-0 at that point. Let's check the final. 80 points put up by Milledgeville. They're a big winner tonight.
Lots of good stuff. We still got more to get to. We got our hit of the night coming up. We got our play of the night coming up, and we got Brian Stocking coming up.
Not Brian Stocking.
Brian Stocking.
The Brian Stocking.
Yes.
But he's wearing an Iowa State coat.
That's okay.
All right,
I
we'll
think
talk
right
to
now I can't say anything.
Yeah, you gotta be quiet. All right, we got more to get to right here on the score.
is sponsored by Knox College.
It's everybody's favorite time of the night. Actually, we start with the hit of the night, Cuff.
This is from the Rockridge Hawkeyes. Big hit right there. That's a first down play for Hall, but he paid the price.
Everybody's happy. Good play for the offense. Good play.
Oh, Hall got the big play, but there was a Rockridge guy who hit it. Riverdale. Sorry. All right, whatever. It's your alma mater. It's your alma mater. I'm sorry.
Things are breaking apart here. We'll come back out to the grill. Actually, an animation. I don't know what we're doing right now. Stats of the night. Hey,
We want to see it again and again.
it's everybody's favorite time of the night. Brian Stocking is here. Give us all the scores we need.
Let's get you caught up on the late score. One final score late. North Scott defeats Clinton 49-14. Over to Illinois, Havana defeats United 59-16. Macomb beats Bureau Valley 41-7. It is East Erie Prophetstown 37-7 over Mendota. EMP has scored 20 in their last six of their 8 wins. Polo defeats Mount Carroll 52-6. Bushnell Prairie City over Galva 52-24. Amboy over West Central 50-8. Eastland Pearl City comes back and beats Morrison 18-14. Lee Win outscores Galena 14-3 in the fourth quarter. They win 22-12. Assumption beats Keokuk 35-14. Waller over Central DeWitt 63-6. West Burlington Notre Dame, Quincy Collins, the last 3 games over 300 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns tonight. In the last 3 games, he has over 1,000 yards rushing and 17 touchdowns. They defeat Davis County. Meepo over Central Lee by 34. Durant, for the first time since 1986, beats West Branch. Highland defeats Wapello 43-0. Easton Valley with a big win, 66-31 over Lone Tree. Springville over Cal Wheat 52-14. Regional semifinals in soccer. Allman defeats Kewanee 6-0. Roanoke Benson 2-0 over Riverdale. They will play for the regional championship on Tuesday night.
I love it. We're running out of time. We got one more break. We'll be back to wrap up this mess right after this. I'm not taller than you.
Wonderful play by Brady Williamson from Newman, and that is our play of the night.
A very good play of the night as we return with Julian Vandervelde. We got about 30 seconds. The Hawkeyes, they're heating up at the right time. Thoughts?
I am excited about what I've seen from the offense, from conversations I've had with Coach Lester. I'm really psyched for what the future holds, especially. And I think the longer that this current team is together, this current coaching staff, I think the more success we're going to see. And as we all know, that the one thing that the Hawkeyes have not had is an explosive offense. If we can get just a little bit of that going, man, I'm really excited for what the next few years.
We're going to talk about the Cyclones, but we're running out of time.
Hey, they're undefeated.
Sorry.
We play tomorrow night.
They're undefeated.
What do you
Good
think
for
about
them.
Penn Anger?
Yeah.
Oh, we're also out of time.
We're going to try some pork, and we want to thank Julian. Get in there and eat. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. That's actually good.